y'all. So after a whole day of wondering if Esme's going to have her surgery, not have her surgery, they decided that we're going to try for it. So we're headed there now so we can be there tonight and just wake up in the morning and go in. All right, you want to go get our food? We're at Wendy's. We just got food. It's just done. Yeah, it's done. Go get it. Esme's going to get our last solid food a girl gets for a while, and she picks Wendy's. Out of all places to eat, Wendy's is what she picks. Crazy. Crazy, I tell ya.
If you wanna see some crazy and also lazy, then you should meet me and my friends. Even though we got no money, for sure it's so funny. Yeah, everything's better with them. We're just like, ooh, ooh, ooh. We don't worry about tomorrow. We just ooh, ooh, ooh. What we wanna do tonight. Waking up at sundown, the world's our playground, and we don't even have to pretend. Every time we're together, it doesn't get better, and every day's like a weekend. We're just like, ooh, ooh, ooh. We don't worry about tomorrow. We just ooh, ooh, ooh. What we wanna do tonight. So don't tell me how to act or how it should be. All we wanted is to be free. We don't wanna be like you.
That's all I took of Esme's surgery footage, is that little clip in Wendy's. I didn't record any more of the time. I didn't record when we got home. This is the first time I've picked up the camera again since that moment. So let me catch you all up, because there is a lot to catch up on. Monday the 10th, Esme came home from school sick. I've been sick, which we'll get to, so I'm kind of winded. We're gonna make it though, y'all. We're gonna make it. Esme came home from school sick on Monday the 10th. The school nurse had said she wasn't running a fever or anything, was just very tired. By the time we got home, her fever was 102. She was really tired, and she just pretty much slept the whole day. I was so scared, so sad. I guess that day, Monday, I did pick up the camera. You guys watched that vlog yesterday. I was so nervous she wasn't going to get to have surgery. So nervous, which leads us into Tuesday the 11th. So much time I spent on the phone talking to her surgeon's office and trying to get through to anesthesia nurses and just trying to find out if they were even going to let her have surgery, if we were going to have to reschedule, yada, yada, yada. Zinc, you're not helping me. I got Josina laid down for a nap so I could do this, and now the dog's just gonna whine. Anyways, where was I at? Yeah. So they called me back, and after all the calls to the surgeon's office and the anesthesiologist and, you know, all the stuff, they called me back and they said, it is ultimately up to you if you want to come. We may proceed with surgery in the morning and we may not. We're just gonna see how it is, if she has a fever, what her symptoms are, all the things, you know. So finally, I think that was like 2 or 3 o'clock when they let us know, we headed out to where she was having her surgery, which is a couple hours away. Luckily there's family there, so we got to stay with Gino and Izzy and Kim, which Esme absolutely loved, was the highlight of her week. And yeah, so we headed over there. We got there at like 8 o'clock that night. She had surgery at 7:45 that next morning. So the next morning we went in for surgery. She had no fever. She was doing good. They decided, thankfully, that we would proceed with the surgery. It would be her best option with as much, hey, come here, dog. Come here. With as much trouble as she'd been having with her tonsils, they decided that it would be the best option. Thank the dear stars. Surgery went very well. She did good with it. She tolerated the anesthesia well. She woke up well. So yeah, she did very well with surgery. In her surgery, the surgeon found that her soft palate had been injured, or I don't know what you want to call it. Anyways, her tonsils and adenoids were so big that they were pushing on her soft palate. So I gotta call an orthodontist and we gotta go see them about that. She may possibly need another surgery to fix her soft palate. I pray she doesn't. I pray she doesn't, you guys. But she may possibly need another surgery to fix that. And then, all right, let me look at my notes. Where are we going from there? All right. Yeah. Okay, well, she did. Okay, well, that makes sense to you guys. Alright, so she did good on the drive home. She had very minimal pain. I don't think she had any pain on Wednesday at all, honestly. Between the anesthesia and the pain meds at the hospital, she was feeling good on Wednesday. She even tried to eat some French fries, and oh my goodness, she was feeling fine. She went to her classroom, picked up her work, and chit-chatted with all of her friends, and you'd have thought nothing happened to that little gal. She was just perky as could be, happy as could be, no pain. Everything was good. And then Thursday morning hits. Actually, let's back it up back to Wednesday night, because Wednesday night, the rest of us all started getting blah feeling. I mean, not like super sick, but none of us felt great. We all just kind of felt blah. I just kind of thought it was from like the adrenaline and stress of the surgery and getting everything set up, and you know, it was just the blah phase. But come Thursday morning, everybody is sick, and I mean sick around here. Let me see where I've got us. We all had fevers of 100 to 101. Our body aches were unbelievable. I have never hurt so bad in my life. I felt like I climbed Mount Everest and I hadn't even moved from bed yet. It was so darn painful. I have no idea. I've never felt body aches like that. And tired, man, was I tired. Pat was tired. Josina slept most of the day. Esme's pain had finally sank in. Let's see, where was Esme? Esme's pain was starting to sit in. Coke was her best friend. I don't know, the Coke seemed to soothe her throat just as much as a pain pill darn near, so the Coke was her go-to. She was still eating kind of good, right? Yeah, so she was still eating kind of good. Coke was her go-to. Yeah, she was, I mean, she wasn't doing amazing Thursday, but she was doing all right. Her pain wasn't unbearable by any means or anything like that. She was still eating decent. I mean, soft food decent, you know. Yeah, Coke was her best friend, protein shake. She spent a lot of time watching YouTube videos. Life was okay for her Thursday. Then Friday, her pain level was about the same. I'm just going to read off of these notes because trying to keep all these days and things straight is just, oh. Okay, so Friday, her pain level was about the same. She was still living off of Coke and YouTube videos. Pat made it through checking the pens before he was just done for the day. Done, gassed, no more to give. I barely made it through the pet chores before I was just gassed, no more to give. Oh, I tell you, that is the worst part about being sick, y'all. As a parent, is you can't just be sick. You have to actually parent. I still had to cook. We still have animals who don't really care if you're sick. They still need to be fed and watered. And oh my goodness, it was a struggle bus day on Friday. Struggle bus day. Everyone's fevers was 101 to 102. Nobody felt good. Everybody hurt. Esme was starting to hurt a little bit more, but her pain was about the same, just a tad bit more. Yeah, so Friday, honestly, Esme was doing better than the rest of her house. All right, now Saturday, Esme's pain finally traveled up to her ear, which seems to be where it has really gotten her. What did her doctor call it? Referred pain. She said it was normal when you have tonsil surgery for your tonsils to not hurt as bad and your ear to start hurting as referred pain. Well, that sank in really hard Saturday for Esme, and yeah, her eating went even trying to get her to eat like a popsicle or anything was kind of a nope. She lived off of protein shakes, ice water, Coke, Yeah. She didn't really do popsicles. Yeah. Let's see. All of us were still sick, but not quite as gassed as Friday. You could make it through a task a little bit more than you could on Friday, but you were still very sick. The pain was pretty much, I don't know, at a minimal, I guess you could say. It wasn't gone, but it wasn't so intense that it was overtaking you. Josina, come Saturday, was pretty well back to her full self. She was happy as could be. No problem with her at all on Saturday. And then Sunday, Esme's pain was still into her ear. It was really bad for her, and she wasn't doing great. She hasn't ate Sunday. Yeah, Sunday? No, she did eat Sunday. She had a grilled cheese and some chicken fried rice. Still drinking the cold stuff. I'm just going to look at these notes and refer to these. Intense, nothing seemed to help much. She was drinking good, eating grilled cheese, chicken fried rice. I had to make her stay out of bed some because she really just wants to be in bed, which is a lot of the pain pills, I'm sure, make you tired. Yada, yada, yada. You want to be in bed. However, I think it's important for her to be up and out of bed a little bit so she doesn't end up with pneumonia. So we made her get up and do her homework and just kind of putz around the house a little bit and try and get her to not lay down so much. She's really been wanting to lock herself in her room. I mean, not lock herself, but, you know, sit in her room with the lights off, which I've tried to get her now to keep lights on during the day just so her brain knows day from night. And, you know, I don't know. Anyways, she kind of tanked a little bit yesterday, which was to be expected. It's supposed to be the worst day. The rest of us seemed to be pretty much all better. You know, you had like little waves where we didn't feel great, but we were pretty much all better. I managed to get some cleaning done. Pat managed to help with the dishes. Josina did Josina things and bounced around the house and showed off her energy like a little show off. And yeah. Now today is where we're at. So today, Esme's pain is probably about the same as yesterday, I'm gonna say. And yeah, is she eating today? What has she ate for lunch? She tried some corn dog for lunch. She didn't eat, she did eat breakfast. She had a yogurt ice cream bar thing that she tried to take 2 bites out of, and I had to encourage her to eat more than 2 bites. And she did get more than that ate. She's been living off of cold drinks and ice packs again today. We went into school, got some homework for her. Hopefully, fingers crossed, she gets to go back at least a half a day tomorrow is what we're aiming for. She seems to be doing okay-ish. She does not want to be on camera. She feels pretty blah, and you know when you feel blah, you just, you don't want to be on camera. So, I'm not going to make her get on camera. And yeah, I guess that is our update. It probably doesn't make a lot of sense. There's a lot of chaos and just, it's a whole thing. It has been a cluster since last week, but I feel like today it's finally slowed down. Everybody's feeling better. Well, not everybody. Esme's, I think she's feeling better-ish, but not better. And she's very weak, very, very weak. Watching her put on her socks this morning was my biggest reason for keeping her home. I mean, she just had the most pathetic little face trying to put on her socks. But we're going to aim for a half a day tomorrow. So the pain meds, we've taken down the narcotics and have been giving her more Tylenol because, I don't know, something about pumping an 11-year-old full of narcotics just doesn't sit well with me. So we've been doing the Tylenol. She's been doing honey today, which she says really helps her throat and is good at healing it. So that's good. My throat is dry from talking now. So anyways, I think that's where we're going to leave this. We will try and get back to daily vlogging. I'm not going to promise it's going to happen this week, but we will do our best to get back to doing videos as often as we can. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate the prayers and all of your all's well wishes for Esme. And yeah, thank y'all. Bye!